I'd like to lead with I have no kids. I have no kids. So if you're a parent, yeah, like take everything I have to say with a grain of salt. I've never changed one single diaper in my life, not one. However, I started teaching players like 2 years ago, and I was always very fascinated with the relationship a parent has and how that affects the player. And I found that there were some very, very common trends, very common trends that I couldn't turn away from. I focused on them, and this is what I found. I found that if a parent was able to laugh during a lesson, I found that if a parent was able to ask me a question, and I found that the child immediately reacted the same way. They were lighthearted and they were curious. They followed the example their parents set 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 times. I found that there was a very obvious difference between the players that learned quickly and the players who seemed to be stuck in this cycle of frustration. And I saw it in the parents. If a parent talked to me about who their player was back to back to back, that player almost always struggled. If the parent said, "Oh, he did this last game. He's playing on this travel team. He's going to this high school to play baseball," and at no point they mentioned who the child is as a person, that child seemed to always struggle, because whether they succeeded or whether they failed was a representation of who they were. However, if a parent told me he's very patient, he's pretty athletic, and they spoke about the child's specific characteristics, that child learned quickly and the sessions were very enjoyable.